Hello, Science Explorers! I'm Hypothesis Hallie. This is Bubble Blast. To do these experiments, you need the Bubble Blast kit. You also need scissors, water, and paper towels. Don't forget to cover up your workstation so we don't get too messy, and then we'll get started when you're ready. Be on the lookout for these words: evaporation, surface tension, and hygroscopic. We're going to do some amazing experiments with bubbles today. First, we're going to make an amazing bubble solution. For this experiment, we're going to put on our safety goggles to keep our eyes safe. We also need the bowl, glycerin, dish soap, a small plastic spoon, and some water. Pause the video until you're ready to make our bubble solution. Fill the bowl 3/4 of the way with water. Then add all the dish soap to the bowl. Next, we're going to add all of the glycerin. Gently stir these together. Try not to make too many bubbles while you're stirring. When soap and water are mixed together and you blow into the mixture, a thin layer of the soap and water traps the air and creates a bubble. Bubbles are held together by surface tension. Water molecules really love to stick together. This sticking together causes surface tension. The top layer of the water forms a stretchy skin that we call surface tension because those molecules want to hold together. Bubbles pop when the water evaporates. Evaporation is when a liquid turns into a gas. The water evaporates into water vapor in the air. You can turn a pipette into a bubble blower by cutting off the very end. Now we can blow into the small end and use the larger end as a bubble blower. I'm going to show you how mixing glycerin into our bubble solution makes it stronger. Glycerin is hygroscopic. That means it has a property that it wants to hold onto water. That helps the surface tension last longer. It keeps the water from evaporating as quickly and keeps the bubble from popping. When we add something hygroscopic to our bubble solution, we can make bubbles that don't pop as easily because the water is not evaporating. By using glycerin in our bubble solution, we can keep our bubbles from popping as quickly. We're going to use this bubble solution for the next few activities. We're going to make a couple different neat bubble blowers. For the first bubble blower, we need a 5-ounce cup with a hole in it, a rubber band, some cloth, and a straw. Pause the video until you have everything you need to make this bubble blower. We're going to open the straw and place the longer, non-bendy side into the hole on the cup. Then I'm going to place the cloth over the top of the cup. I'm going to hold the cloth in place with the rubber band. I'm going to stretch my rubber band around twice and pull down on the sides so the cloth is pulled tight. Then I'm going to bend my straw upward so I have somewhere to blow my bubbles. For this bubble blower, we're going to turn it upside down into our bubble solution. Then turn it over and blow. We call this bubble blower our brain bubbles because these bubbles on top look something like a brain. The air is pushed through all of the holes in the fabric. Each of those holes works like a bubble blower and creates an individual bubble. You can spend some time playing with your brain bubble blower and come back when you're ready to make another bubble blower. For this bubble blower, we're going to use the jumbo straw, the piece of string, and some scissors. Pause the video if you need to get anything together. First, we're going to cut the jumbo straw in half. Then we're going to put the string through both pieces of the straw. There's one. And two. Now we need to tie the ends of the string together. The two pieces of straw are going to be our handles, and the whole shape is going to make a large bubble. We can use this bubble blower by dipping the whole thing into our bubble solution. Can you see the bubble between the strings? You can either blow into the middle of the shape, or you can move the bubble blower up and down to get air into the bubble. Pause the video to experiment on your own and come back when you're ready to make another bubble. For this bubble blower, we need the toothpicks and the styrofoam balls. We're going to make a bubble cube. We need one toothpick in each styrofoam ball. Then we're going to arrange the styrofoam balls into a square. The styrofoam balls are going to be the corners and the toothpicks will be the sides of the square. We're going to make two separate squares. There's one square. And two squares. We're going to use our leftover toothpicks to attach one square on top of the other, so that they make a cube. I'm going to put one toothpick into the top of each of the styrofoam balls on one square. I'm going to pick one square and put a toothpick on top of each of the styrofoam balls. They should be sticking straight up. Then I'm going to take my other square and place it on top of these toothpicks and push each toothpick into a styrofoam ball. Now I have a cube made out of toothpicks and styrofoam balls. We're going to make a bubble cube. I'm going to dip each side of this cube into the bubble solution. I'm going to put my bubble cube onto this pie tin so it doesn't make too much of a mess. I should be able to see a bubble on every side of the cube. Then I'm going to use my pipette bubble blower to blow a bubble into the middle of the cube. You can store your amazing hygroscopic bubble solution in the deli container with the lid. Have fun playing with bubbles, held together by surface tension of the water and the hygroscopic properties of glycerin. See you next time!